Welcome everybody to tonight's game here on the campus of Georgetown High School, where we have your Georgetown Lady Eagles facing the Elgin Lady Wildcats. I want to say thank you for joining tonight. Awesome night to play basketball. And I'm going to go ahead and go through the Georgetown Lady Eagle roster here, and then after that we'll go to the public address announcer, and then we'll get the show on the road here. Tonight, your Lady Eagles roster starts out with number 14, sophomore Bella Dabbs, number 20, senior Taylor Miners, number 22, sophomore Reese Hoadley, number 24, sophomore Katie Pfeiffer, number 25, senior Erica Rampton, number 32, senior Madeline Furr, number 33, senior Ainsley Pelzar, number 34, senior Jane Butler, number 40, sophomore Mackenzie Bernard, number 42, junior Caroline Rutledge, number 44, junior Lucy Waring, and number 54, sophomore Chastity Lee. The captains of the team are Bella Dabbs, Taylor Miners, Erica Rampton, and Madeline Furr. And our managers are Jasmine Baltiera, Amia Gonzalez, Avery Lopez, Grace Reichert, and Lily Mims. Our student trainers, Braylon Truelove, and the trainers are Chad Hennessy and Vanessa Redu. Head coach, your Lady Eagles are coached by Coach Rhonda Farney. Assistant coaches are Corey Cunningham, Nicole Zavala, and Jaron Vieira. The girls' athletic coordinator is Coach Rhonda Farney. Boys' athletic coordinator, Chuck Griffin. Athletic director of GISD is Jason Dean. And principal is Brian Johnson. And then superintendent of GISD is Dr. Fred Brent. But again, wanted to just say thank you for joining tonight at this District 23 5A matchup. We're pretty much going full force now into district, and it's I tell you, this is district games are always very important to be able to get to those playoffs. And I want to kind of run down the District 23 5A standings currently. Right now you have Hendrickson and Pflugerville, who are tied at the top of the district at a 4-0 record. Georgetown and Eastview are tied at 3-1 for the district. Cedar Creek is in fifth right now with a 1-3 district record. Elgin, Conley, and Bastrop, I believe, all have 0-4 records, or 0-4 records. So that's where basically your standings are right now, and the top four teams actually make the playoffs. And so that's what everyone's shooting for. Want to go ahead and mention tonight's game in district. You have the Elgin here at Georgetown. You also have Pflugerville versus Hendrickson. And then you have Eastview versus Bastrop, and then Cedar Creek versus Connolly. So a lot of action here on a Friday night. And we're a couple of games away from actually getting halfway through district. And then we got the final stretch going into the latter parts of January and February. Right now we have about a minute and a half before the public address announcer starts going. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it for just about a minute, and then we'll be right back for the start of for the public address announcers, and then the start of the game. Thank you again for joining the SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris. And we're about to have the public address announcer here in about 30 seconds. I do want to say tonight's game is brought to you by Mesquite Creek Outfitters on the Georgetown Square. Be sure to check out the Mesquite Creek family and get outfitted for this winter. Thank you again for joining tonight. And I'm going to turn it over to the public address announcer here as we speak.
Yeah, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the gym at Georgetown for tonight's game between the visiting Elgin Lady Wildcats and your Georgetown Lady Eagles. We're glad that you could join us in the gym tonight for Cancer Warrior Night. Be sure to stick around at halftime for our halftime ceremony. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, please rise for tonight's national anthem.
All right, welcome back. As you can see here tonight, there's a lot of pink in the crowd. A lot of Cancer Warrior T-shirts. They're basically everybody's showing their support for folks who've had cancer, folks who do, and who are battling it right now. And the young ladies, when they came through, and the PA address announced their name, they basically each person told who they were playing for, and so we just want to let you know here on as you can see, there's a lot of folks with pink shirts on and stuff. So just for both teams. So we appreciate these young ladies and the fans and Elgin and their team, and we should have a good game here tonight. For your Lady Eagles, you're going to have jumping number 54, Chastity Lee. You got number 25, Erica Rampton, number 20, Taylor Miners, number 14, Bella Dows, and number 32, Madeline Furr. Currently, right now, they have Nia Brooks about to jump off with Chastity Lee. They got 21, which I don't believe they have a number 21 listed here. But number 14 is Jalen Roberson. And right now we'll finish that up here in just a second. But Lady Eagles get the tip. And Taylor, with the aggressive move, drives in. Ball gets tipped. Now Elgin brings it up. That is number 23, Bella Dabbs gets it down to Miners. Miners with the layup. I think she's looking for the foul there. The defender was moving, but the ref didn't make the call. Right now they have number 3 with the ball. Now, I apologize for no names. Names we looked up on Max Preps, not all of them are on there, so I apologize for that. Right now, 21 picks up the dribble, throws her across court, and of course, and there's a walk by Roberson. The Georgetown Lady Eagles are in their customary zone. Here comes Bella coming down, starting to run the offense. A lot of motion in this offense. Chastity Lee with a pass from Miners for 2 points. Nice pass by Miners, and Chastity Lee just took it right to the hoop and gets the first 2 points for Georgetown tonight. The pass, Roberson tried to throw the ball in, but defense blocked the passing lane there and gets the steal. Here comes Rampton with the drive in the middle. And that's a foul on, I believe that's number Staten. Natasha Staten on the foul. And Erica's going to get 2 free throws here. Makes the first. And the second one rolls in, so quickly Georgetown with a 4-0 lead here on Elgin. Chastity Lee knocks the ball away. Bella Dabbs gets it and throws it back down, and guess who's charging the lane there is Chastity Lee. Great hustle there, knocked the ball away. And then immediately sprinted down the court, and Miners hits her, and then she goes up for shots, gets fouled, so she should get 2 shots on the foul. And the first one is good. And the second one's good as well, so Georgetown 4 for 4 at the line tonight. Right now, Elgin's going to call a timeout. And so we're going to take a quick break here, but the Georgetown Lady Eagles quickly up 6-0 here starting the first period. All right, we're back here. It's 5:44 here left in the first period. Elgin's going to throw the ball out from close to the scorer's table. And Roberson gets the ball here. Roberson with the shot off the rim. And Staten gets the ball up, but looks like Lee got a piece of that. Dabbs gets it. They immediately throw it down to Furr. He gets it to Dabbs, who Miners resetting the offense here, top of the key. Here comes Dabbs going down the lane. And Miners right after, look at that layup. Nice pass by Furr. So Taylor Miners with the 2 points on the layup. That motion offense is giving Elgin fits right now. Miners with the steal. She's immediately looking to push it up. Gets it down to Dabbs. Right back down to Lee. Just sprinted down the court. So now we're up 10-0 here. Four and a half to go in the first period. Georgetown up 10-0. Now we got Staten with the three-pointer is long. The number 50, that's Brooks. He shoots it kind of long. And Lady Eagles scrambling for the ball. Furr gets it and hands it over to Dabbs. She's going to bring it up the court. And Elgin is playing man-to-man. I think that's what's giving Elgin fits right now. Here comes a screen by Lee. Miners just gets it back over to Dabbs. Rampton coming off the screen that Lee has. And Miners with the drive. Nice pass by Furr. And with that motion offense right now against that man-to-man, Elgin's having a hard time keeping up. And Georgetown's getting a lot of really good shots closer to the basket. And the ball's thrown down by Staten down to Brooks, and it's off of Brooks' hands. And Coach Farney is doing a wholesale substitution here. We got 5 new Lady Eagles on the court. We have number 22 throwing it in, Reese Hoadley. Katie Piper is one of the guards as well. You got Jane Butler, 34. You got Ainsley Pelzar. And then you have number 40, Mackenzie Bernard. And Katie Piper with a nice fake goes down, follows a shot there. She misses it. You don't really see that on the scoreboard, but Piper had a really good fake. Shot it just a little bit short, but immediately followed her shot. And look at that drive to the basket. Nice play there. So Pfeiffer's on the board. But what I was saying is that, you know, just by being able to follow that shot, she was able to get the ball back, and Georgetown was able to keep possession of that. Elgin's throwing it back. Elgin's looking for their first basket of the game, or first points. And a three-pointer by 21, and she is just off the rim, and it goes out of bounds. So now Hoadley's going to throw it back into Piper. He's going to give it right back to Hoadley. Hoadley had a really good game the other night. She was very aggressive and shooting the ball well. Throws it down and it gets stolen. And Elgin's on a fast break here. Elgin's having a really hard time with Georgetown's defense, and McKenzie just goes in and takes the ball away. Hoadley goes down, throws it to Butler, and gets it to McKenzie, who throws it down to Pelzar underneath the basket. I tell you, you'd love to see that offensive motion and just the unselfishness by these ladies, just making that extra pass to get good shots. Tip by Hoadley. Hoadley's going to have a breakaway. She goes up and she is fouled. She's fouled while shooting, so she's going to get 2 shots. So Reese is going to get 2 shots here. And the first one is up and good. And the next one's just off the mark. And the hustle by Georgetown here getting the ball back. Hoadley sets it up, runs offense. Pfeiffer with a pass down low. It's stolen by Staten. She throws it over to Roberson. And Pelzar almost taps that ball away, so but Elgin regains possession. Elgin's really hasn't been able to get in the passing lane. And Hoadley goes up for a shot. Looks like she was actually bumped. She falls to the ground, but no call. But then Piper's right behind her and gets a rebound. So she's going to shoot 2 here because she was in active shooting. The first shot is up and good. Gets really quiet here for a second. And the second shot is up and good. So that stretches Georgetown lead to 19-0 here. There's 20 seconds left in the quarter. Georgetown's trying to throw a shutout here for the quarter. Ball's tipped away by Pelzar there. Elgin will still keep the ball. The shot is up and is off the rim. Pelzar gets it, looks down court, finds just a tad bit short. So it's stolen by Roberson, it's stolen by Hoadley, and she misses it, but I think she shot it after the buzzer there. But an awesome quarter by your Georgetown Lady Eagles. In the first quarter, your Lady Eagles 19, Elgin 0. Tonight's first quarter score is brought to you by Waterboy Graphics. Let Waterboy Graphics take your brand and facility to the next level. After the first quarter, your Lady Eagles made 0 golden 3-pointers, but I tell you, they ran their offense to perfection and got a lot of buckets close to the basket. But I tell you, these 3-pointers, of course, brought to our friends by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule on the Georgetown Square. And we will not break here. We'll just keep it going. We still have the same 5 on the court right now. We got Hoadley, Butler, Piper, Pelzar, and Bernard. And so again, it's 19-0. So the Georgetown Lady Eagles threw a shutout there in that first quarter, and that's exciting to see. You love to see that hustle and that defense. Just like as I say that, Butler steps in the way, gets a steal. You can tell Coach Farney really focuses on selflessness, defense, hard work, and it really shows. It is hard to score against these ladies. Hoadley's looking to throw it in, and they counted 5 seconds. So Elgin's going to get the ball there on the turnover. It's 7:46 here in the second quarter. And the ball's actually tipped by Hoadley. Butler gets it. Looks like she gets hit, but they don't call anything. And Elgin with their first bucket. Williams with their first 2 of the game. Butler with the 3, and it's off the back of the rim. Pelzar with the offensive rebound. Lady Eagles have gotten quite a few offensive rebounds tonight, and nice move by Bernard. She gets fouled on the shot. The ball just rolled out, but she's going to get herself 2 free throws here. Now the first one rolls off the rim. Second one is just off the back of the rim. Elgin gets a rebound. In the meantime, during the free throws, Coach put in Rampton. We'll go ahead and announce it right here. I think, yes, Furr's coming in for Bernard. So now you got your starting 5 team out on the court. Rampton, Lee, Miners, Furr, and so Elgin's kind of standing, not really doing much movement on offense. Staten throws a skip pass. Right there you have White. You had a pretty good move, just didn't quite get it to fall there. Now Elgin's going to press. See how Georgetown handles this. Miners gets it back to Dabbs. Dabbs throws it down to Furr, who hands it off back to Dabbs, and so they get across here. She hands it off to Miners. So they're being overly aggressive right now, and the shot by Furr is just long. And Elgin's going to call a timeout here with Georgetown up 19-2 with 6:05 left in the second period. We'll be back here in just 1 minute. Thank you for listening to SHN Sports. And we're back here at Georgetown High School Gymnasium, where your Lady Eagles are up 19-2 with 6 minutes left here in the second period. Elgin is having a tough time being able to score here. It looks like White walked when she was trying to pass the ball. So a turnover. Looks like White is replaced by Brooks. So Elgin tried to press there, but Georgetown easily broke it. Rampton gets it, throws it across, and looks like it's stolen by Williams. And that was, Roberson tried to take a couple of big steps, and then I think she was trying to get the foul, and she shot it and it went over the backboard. So that turns the ball over to Georgetown. Of course, Miners looks down, gets it back down to Lee, and here comes Dabbs with a little floater down the lane, and there's two for Bella Dabbs. It's like Staten with the miss. Lee gets a rebound. Dabbs looking down court, down to Miners. Miners kicks it out, and the ball gets away. And so turn over to Elgin here. And they have Williams in for Williams. (21-2). We're about halfway through the second quarter here, second period. Roberson with the three-pointer is off to the left, and Brooks gets the rebound, puts it back up, and it comes off the rim with Furr gets the rebound. Dabbs immediately pushes it down to Miners, who gets it to Lee, who puts it up, misses it, but then with the offensive rebound is Furr, and she puts it in, so that's 23-2. I'll tell you, with that motion offense, and then not only you add in Elgin having a hard time with that offense, but they are not getting any defensive rebounds. Georgetown's getting a ton of offensive rebounds. Here comes Miners. Gets it to Lee. Miners decides to pull it back out and run the offense here, direct traffic. She's going to put it up, and it is good. She goes to her left and puts it up, and the basket is good, and she is fouled by Roberson. So 25-2. The Miners is going to get one free throw here. It looks like if she makes this, they're going to substitute Pfeiffer in for her, or Pfeiffer, I apologize. And she does make that. So 26-2. And so as coach has been making wholesale changes here, we actually have Hoadley, Pfeiffer, Pelzar, Bernard, and Butler out on the court. A three by Williams, and it's off the back of the iron. Rebound by Elgin. 2:45 to go, 26-2 here in the second quarter. Hoadley gets it, gets the steal, kicks it over to Piper, who makes a good move to the basket just off the back of the rim. Looks like Williams had a pretty good hustle play right there. Went to get the ball and threw it back in. I think it went off Bernard. So Elgin's going to retain possession here. Martinez trying to get it down to Brooks. Looks like we got us a jump ball. And that's Elgin possession. I'll tell you, when Williams was out throwing the ball, she was probably a good. She was a good probably about 5 feet from the actual out of bounds line. And Martinez hits a three, makes it 26-5. And Elgin gets the steal. Hannah Howard, number 21. Gets the bucket. Got a minute 15 to go. It's like a steal by Williams, and it looks like she walked. She tried to stop. Yeah, she stopped. I think both feet came off the ground and moved right there, so that was a travel. And are we got a timeout, or is this a, oh, looks like, yeah, we got us a foul here, and that's a bonus. Georgetown's in a bonus, so Katie's going to get up, and she's going to be able to shoot a 1-and-1 here. She makes the first one. And the second one's good. So 28-7. Elgin has the ball. Looks like Jane Butler almost stole that one. Got close. The shot by Staten and the rebound by Bernard, who gives a Hoadley, who throws it down to Katie. Katie with that was a tough shot, but she did a good job of squaring up on the baseline and putting the ball in the basket. 30-7. Next one's shot is missed. So I think I'm not sure who that went off of, but they said it was off of Georgetown. 22 seconds to go here. Reese Hoadley with the foul there. $20 seconds to go. And that was a 5-second penalty. So she didn't throw it in now. Elgin's trying to press here. There's 15 seconds to go here in the second period. Here comes Katie. Katie's down. She's looking. There's 9. There's about 5 seconds to go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, One and Jane with the shot, and it is, oh, just off the mark. That was so close. But we have a 30-7 game here at the end of the second quarter. Like I mentioned, the Lady Eagles 30, the Elgin Wildcats 7. Tonight's halftime score is brought to you by Minuteman Press. Whether it's business cards or holiday family postcards, let Minuteman Press handle your printing needs. After the second quarter, your Lady Eagles haven't made any golden three-pointers just yet, but you know they've run their offense to perfection and really gotten a lot of shots close to the basket. But I tell you, we appreciate our sponsors at the Golden Rule, but the golden three-pointers are brought to you by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule on the Georgetown Square. And again, thank you for actually joining SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris, and we'll be back here in about 8 minutes. I just want to show you that the young ladies are taking their pictures together with the Cancer Warrior t-shirts on. I know we were going to break away, but we'll go ahead and we'll keep the video running. And it sounds like Bella is actually talking, so I'll turn it over to her.
We come together at this time to take a moment to honor our friends, family, and all others who have fought and are fighting this battle against cancer. Chances are many of us have been touched by some way by this most wretched disease. As warriors, we may be fighting this disease in our own bodies, or perhaps we're helping someone we know or love through this crusade. Forced to be strong and deal with the hand we're dealt, sometimes we forget that we are only human. It is out of our control, so we do what we can as a warrior. We fight. Sometimes we aren't okay. And that's okay because there's someone in our corner who is. And our warriors are ready to be willing and able to lend us a shoulder to cry on, to lean on, or even carry us for a while until we're okay again. And we will be okay again. Our cancer warriors come in the form of a friend, a family those who are fighting beside us, wielding the sword and carrying the load, when the burden of battle becomes overwhelming. Don't give up. We will fight. We will fight for you till our hearts are black and blue. Reach out, take the hand of someone who's fighting for themselves, for you and for others, and don't give up.
Right, that was a very moving program, and that's awesome what the young ladies in the Georgetown program are doing, recognizing the struggles with cancer, and unfortunately everybody has dealt with it in some way or the other. And just want to say thank you for Georgetown and for Elgin as well for recognizing this. So we got us about a minute or two left here before the second half starts. And we'll be right back. Thank you again for joining the SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris. All right. Well, thank you for joining us back here at Georgetown. Again, after that moving halftime presentation by the Lady Eagles, several of the young ladies talked about personal experiences. And I'll tell you, they're very strong young ladies, and I know the community is very proud of them. The public address announcer had mentioned, too, that tonight they've raised, I believe, at least $388 that's going towards St. Jude. So that is awesome. And we're going to get started with the third quarter here, third period. And we have our starting five back out on the court. And you got Miners with the ball right now. You got Furr, you got Rampton, Dabbs, and Lee. And Elgin, you can tell, it seems like through the second quarter, Lee with the nice move down low puts it in for 2 points. Seemed like starting second quarter, about halfway through, the Elgin tried to start ramping up the pressure, but that really hasn't stopped the Lady Eagles. Miners gets it down to Furr, and Brooks fouls her. I don't know if, I think she was going for the shot, so I don't know if they said she was shooting or whether or not they were saying it's a blocking foul on the floor. And it looks like they said that it was a foul on the floor. So we get the ball back. Furr with the nice fake. The nice little pump fake there. And Madeline gets the defender jumping. She goes, dribbles right around her for a layup. As I said, I would venture to guess most of their baskets tonight have been. Most of their baskets tonight probably been. That was a foul against Chastity. Let me complete this thought here. But most of the baskets tonight for Georgetown have probably been within about 10 feet of the basket. Robertson with the. She gets 2 shots here. First one is up and off the back of the rim. Second one is up and is good. So Elgin continues to press. But, you know, passing, which just happens to be the forte of Georgetown here, always tends to break the press. Nice pass down low from Lee down to Furr, and looks like Brooks with the foul, and that was on the shot, so she should get 2 shots here. The first one is up and good for Madeline. It brings her up to, let's see here, the second one's up and good. So that's Madeline's 6th point on the night. 36-8, Georgetown. And State with the shot, and it's off the rim. Dabbs and Martinez are both going after the ball. I believe they called that off Dabbs, so Elgin's going to have the ball. And I also want to mention tonight, I just, with the, I guess the presentation threw me off at halftime, but I want to say tonight's game is brought to you by Mesquite Creek Outfitters on the Georgetown Square. Be sure to check out the Mesquite Creek family and get outfitted for this winter. We definitely do appreciate their sponsorship. I'll tell you, it's a great place to go. And the ball's up and rebounded by Lee. Great place to go. The Georgetown Square is an awesome place. If you haven't been to it or been to it in a while, it's a beautiful place to go strolling. And three-pointer by Rempt is off the mark. But again, we just want to say thank you to Mesquite Creek Outfitters. And the ball's down. Looks like Rampton hits it, and Dabbs gets it. And I think they're going to call that off Miners, but it looked like her and the Elgin player actually ran into each other, looks like, but they called it off Miners. 36-8. Like I said, Elgin has a hard time getting any kind of offense going here. Brooks is putting it up. Bernard gets called for the foul, and it looks like Brooks is going to get 2 shots here.
Number 50, Nia Brooks, for the line, shooting 2.
First shot is up and just a little bit too strong. Hoadley's coming in for Miners. And Brooks makes the second. So that makes it 36-9 Georgetown. Bernard down low, loses it. Roberson and Rampton both go after it. It's a jump ball. It looks like it's going to be Georgetown possession. Or I'm sorry, that's Elgin. Elgin possession, and just kind of run down the roster we have out on the court right now. We got Rampton, Bernard, Dabbs, Furr, and Hoadley. And it looks like a three-pointer off the mark. Rampton gets a rebound. She's going to try to push it up the court. Gets it over to Hoadley. There's Bernard. Down to Dabbs, and Dabbs gets the Furr. And Hoadley for the three, and it is off the mark. But there is Bernard with the offensive rebound on the backside. Gets a rebound, blocks out, gets a rebound, and puts it back up for 2. 38-9. Oh, that was Williams. Bernard steps in the passing lane, gets the steal. Downs immediately throws down to Hoadley, who's got Furr down low, and she's going to put it up. That was a contested shot by Roberson, but Furr was able to take it strong up to the basket and gets 2 for a 40-9 lead. And Elgin's going to call a timeout here. We got 2:41 left in the third quarter. Your Eagles are up 40-9. We'll be right back. All right, we have a couple of substitutions here for your Lady Eagles. You have, well, of course, Hoadley was in, but now you have, and Bernard was in, but now you got Butler, Pelzar, and Piper joining the action here. And that was kind of a wild shot by Williams. Bernard gets the rebound, gets over to Hoadley. And they're trying to double team her, but they're having a hard time doing it. She gets it away to Bernard. They do such a good job passing the ball. That was a nice pass down, but just off the mark for Bernard. They do such a good job passing and making that extra pass. They get really good shots out of it. Roberson with the shot in the lane, misses it, and that was close to being a walk there by White, but she misses it. And then it looks like Roberson tries to go up and under, but it's off the rim, and Pelzar gets the rebound and gets over to Hoadley. Pfeiffer gets it over to Pelzar at the top of the key. Or basically, I was at the free throw line, so nice shot. And I tell you, one of the most underrated things, those 2 more points for Pelzar on the night, but one of the most underrated things is the passer who throws it, that gets that assist, who throws it to him is getting the pass in the right area to be able to catch it and kind of just get somebody in the flow of shooting it. So Pelzar was actually ready for that, and Butler hit her right where she wanted the pass and immediately went up for the shot, had no hesitation, and it was just a nice shot, nice play all around. Piper with the 3, and it's just off the front of the rim. Ball's thrown out to Williams. She gets the ball back over to Howie. There's Staten. She misses the shot. Bernard with the rebound. Hoadley immediately pushes it up. And Elgin's they're trying their best to double team, but they're just having a hard time getting to those double teams. And with the passing that Georgetown has, there's Piper for the 3, and it is good! Piper with the 3, and Pelzar recognized it, threw the ball over to Piper, who's on the baseline, and she hits the golden 3. Right now we're at the end of the third quarter where the Lady Eagles are at 45-9 over Elgin. Tonight's third quarter score is brought to you by Waterboy Graphics. Let Waterboy Graphics take your brand and facility to the next level. After the third quarters, your Lady Eagles made 1 golden 3-pointer brought to you by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule on the Georgetown Square. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. All right, we still got the same squad on the court here. Viper, Hoadley, Pelzar, Bernard, and Butler. Georgetown up 45-9, starting here the fourth period. Want to give a big shout out to one of the team managers, Lily Mims. She's helping with the camera work tonight, doing an awesome job. Doing way better than I could. Butler with a three-pointer just off the rim. So we want to say thank you, give her a shout out. Butler gets the rebound, gets it over to Hoadley. And Hoadley is going to run the offense here. Ball's off just a little bit, and Bernard's able to get the loose ball there. So 45-9. Pelzar has it, gets it back out to Butler for the three. It looks like it got tipped a little bit. Brooks with the rebound, gets it over to Roberson. And they're going to set up their offense here. And Georgetown's kind of extending that zone. Brooks going in for the shot, and Piper gets the foul, and so Brooks is going to get 2 shots here. Brooks hits the first shot, and she misses the second. Rebound by Bernard. Butler gets it down to Bernard. Swings over to Butler for the three, and it is good! A golden three by Butler. Jane was ready for that one. She set up, and sure enough, she got that pass right on the money. That was a nice shot. Nice shot. Good defense there by Lady Eagles. But you can tell Jane, she just kind of she kind of moved to the open spot, and when the rebound happened, they kicked it right out to her. She was ready for that, and she just had nothing but net. It's a nice fluid shot there. Bernard over to Bella. Bella. Oh. McKenzie over to Katie, who's going to shoot for three, and is off the rim. That was so close. Here comes Elgin with 5:45 left in the fourth period here. Elgin's down 48-10. And as always, as mentioned, is District 23 5A. I don't know if this lead stands, which I think it should. Your Georgetown Lady Eagles is going to be 4-1 in district, which is an awesome record. Dabbs throws it down to Butler. Goes off her hands, and Roberson with the steal there. Oh. Piper knocks the ball out of bounds, so Elgin retains possession. Looks like White is coming in for Brooks. And we have Rampton replacing Piper. Ball's actually tipped by Butler. Roberson gets it. Seems like every time Elgin throws it, there's a Georgetown player tipping it or cutting off the passing lane. So that smothering defense tonight really causing problems for Elgin. Dabbs gets it over to Butler. Erica gets it, kicks it back out to Jay Butler for Dabbs for the three, and it is off just a little bit too strong. And the ball goes off of, I think Pelzar was trying to get it. And it went off her hands, and then it looked like it might have glanced off of Bernard. So Elgin has the ball here with 4:20 to go in the fourth period. Georgetown up 48-10. Williams goes to her left. Kind of not sure where she was going on that one, but Rampton with a nice pass to Downs, and it's just off the rim. So Elgin gets it. Roberson has the ball. And Rampton with, there you go again, stepping in the passing lane. She comes down, shoots it up off the rim, gets her offensive rebound, misses it, and then Bernard gets it over to Butler for the three on the baseline, and it is good! Butler with another golden three. She was ready for that one. That ball kept getting tipped around, then it got passed over to her, and she was ready to go. And it looks like it was a walk or travel. So 3:16 to go. Georgetown up 51-10. Rampton with the three-pointer, and it's just short off the rim. Gets over to Butler for the three, and it's tipped by Roberson. Oh, Bernard with the work down low. Gets it, puts off the rim, and the Butler was down low, working hard to get that rebound, and there was a jump ball, so the possession that was going to Elgin. These offensive rebounds have really, Elgin's lack of ability to be able to get a defensive rebound, plus not be able to get anything off offensively, has really made it tough on them tonight. There's another jump ball. Guess who? That's Butler again. But it seems like almost every pass that occurs, you got somebody from Georgetown playing that passing lane, tipping the ball. Just somebody's around all the time. Butler for another three, and it is good! Another golden three. You could tell when the shooters or scorers feeling it. You could tell she wanted the rock right there, and she got it, and she just drained it. So we got 2:07 left here, 54-10 Georgetown. We're going to take a short break. My name is Keith Burst. This is SHN Sports. We'll be right back. Well, we're back here. We still got Rampton, Butler, Pelzar, Bernard, and Hoadley out on the court here. Oh, there you go. Bernard steps in the pass lane, gets the steal right there. And I also want to mention next on Rampton with the nice jump shot. Nice jump shot by Rampton right there. And so we got 1:15. I just want to mention on Tuesday, there's Martinez with the three, and well, I tell you, it bounced about 3 times.
Number 12, Trinity Martinez.
That's Martinez's second three-pointer of the night. But just want to mention on Tuesday night, your Lady Eagles are going to go on the road against Hendrickson. Hendrickson, Rampton, 58-13. But wanted to mention we got Lady Eagles are going to be on the road. Another steal by Lady Eagles. They get it down to Rampton. She shoots the layup. As soon as I want to say something, the Lady Eagles just keep making those plays. But Tuesday night at Hendrickson, starting tonight, Hendrickson and Pfluger were both undefeated in district, and they played each other. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins that game. Martinez with another three and is off. And we got like 4 seconds left in the game here. It's 60-13. But that's going to be a big matchup on Tuesday night, and we can't wait for it, and just really look forward to that big battle in 23-5A. And so want to say thank you for actually joining tonight. We got a final here. It is 60-13. And again, you're end of score game here tonight. Eagles, Georgetown Lady Eagles 60, Elgin 13. And tonight's final score is brought to you by Minuteman Press. Whether it's business cards or holiday family postcards, let Minuteman Press handle your printing needs. And I also want to mention too that last quarter, we actually had three. Yes, I said three. The Lady Golden Eagles had your Lady Eagles had 3 golden three-pointers tonight. These threes are brought to you by the Golden Rule, or above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule in the Georgetown Square. We're going to see who Coach sends up here to actually talk, and in the meantime, give us about a 2 to 3 minute break, and we'll be right back. Go Eagles. All right, welcome back to Georgetown Gym tonight, where your Lady Eagles won 60-13. I'm joined by senior Jane Butler, and I tell you, I think she could probably make a basket from here right now if you gave her the rock, because Jane, I tell you that third quarter, I want to talk about that first. That third quarter, or fourth quarter, I'm sorry. You really felt like you got in a groove shooting the threes. What gets you kind of in that groove? You're a scorer, and you felt it. You can tell.
Just my teammates encouraging me, knowing that they'll give me a great pass.
Well, I tell you, you did an awesome job. I noticed tonight one of the things that really defensive-wise, I know everybody wants to talk about offense too, but defensively, you actually, the team did a great job of actually playing passing lanes, applying pressure. I mean, is that something that y'all work on, like just trying to get your hands on
Yes,
every ball?
defense is one of the most important things if you want to play at Georgetown, so we work on that a lot.
Well, I tell you, you do a great job, and I know Tuesday night you got the big game at Hendrickson.
Yes.
So what kind of team are they supposed to be?
Really fast, athletic team that's really good at finishing, and it'll be a good test.
Be a good challenge.
Yes, it will.
Definitely be a good challenge. Well, I tell you, one of the things that inspired me tonight too is I didn't realize we're having is the Cancer Warriors. I know there's a lot of great things here. I didn't know if you want to say anything about that, or right after that, if you want to just give a shout out to whoever you want to.
Yeah, shout out to all the people that are battling cancer or have lost their battle because they're so strong to go through all of that. And a shout out to all my teammates and the Sun City fans.
Well, Jane did awesome tonight. The team did awesome, and can't wait for Tuesday night.
Yes, can't wait.
And so thank you very much, and you have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you.
And team, I just want to say there's some awesome young ladies here. Not only are they great basketball players, but more importantly, they're great people. And just want to say thank you again for joining tonight. Georgetown won, Lady Eagles won 60-13. Thanks to everybody watching. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Couldn't do it without you. Couldn't do it without your support. Again, 7 o'clock Tuesday night at Hendrickson. Should be a great matchup, and can't wait. Just can't wait. We love these battles in districts. So just want to say thank you again. Appreciate you joining the SHN Sports. My name's Keith Burris. You have a great evening. Thank you.